Time for some history, Doug.
Yeah, but you don't think Orthodoxy have to do the same anyway?
Probably, to some extent.
What is all the Catholic ceremony you have to do?
Confirmation, they call it.
Yeah,
when you're about 7, you get that.
And if you
Protestants wait till you're about 15, I think.
And then if you're an adult converting too, you have to do all of that.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you get, before you can do the Eucharist,
Yeah.
you have to be a card carrier.
Christians have got it easy though. Just dunk a bit of water.
Yeah, Protestants still do confirmation. Church of England still do a confirmation.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, but then they fucking drink Welch's grape and eat a graham cracker. It means nothing.
What that is ridiculous, isn't it? When you think about that.
Yeah.
And just like, we'll eat some crackers and drink some grape juice.
Yeah. So, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. They didn't say anything about this.
We didn't kill hundreds and thousands of people over this.
Yeah.
Start entire witch trials.
Oh, there's a good one coming up.
What?
An event.
Oh, is there for today for this date in history?
Yeah,
oh, nice.
Fucking heretic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we got him.
Well, there's a lot of heresy going on.
There is.
It's
a big old heresy age.
Yeah, this is a heresy episode.
1500s with peak heresy, though.
Yeah, 1500s were.
Well, Mary the First. She loved to fucking burn up of a heretic.
Yeah, she did, didn't she?
Just trying to introduce the date so I can get this off my chest.
So this week it's going to be a fun one. It's a long time. Also, I'd just like to say, happy anniversary, bro.
Yeah, boy. It's the longest I've ever stuck at anything.
We've managed to do an episode of Browsing History every day, every week for a year now.
Yeah, boy.
So we'll round it off with a fun one after our first year.
Extra based one.
We're going to be doing the first crusade, bruv. Because on the 9th of February, 1098, they had the Battle of Lake Antioch.
Yeah, boy.
And you know how we do here. We pick a date and we just go over the whole fucking subject around it.
Yeah.
Because we don't give a fuck, really.
It's the first crusade.
Yeah.
Battle of Antioch is peak.
Yeah. Oh, it is. There's some wild shit happens during that, bruv.
I think it's the first... This is the day that Baldwin the First rode in, isn't it? He rode into actual Antioch City.
Baldwin the First could rode into... Yeah, he would have been there. Yeah, he would have been, yeah.
What is it? Boulogne.
I've always thought that rap song. Antioch.
Yeah, same. I've just been singing it in my head. Don't do it. Kidnap that fool!
I've always thought that when I've heard Antioch. Is that actually what he's shouting?
Anti-up, I think.
Oh, is it Antioch?
We should redo Antioch. Do you know those ones that you do sometimes, the AI?
Yeah.
You do one about Antioch.
Antioch. Kidnap that fool.
One-handed swords. We're trying to buy a Crusader sword, and they're all one-handed.
I don't think a lot of Chavis came in like Aragorn, bruv.
Yeah, because they got like long shields, haven't they?
Yeah.
They have like long tapering shields.
They're Normans, bruv.
Yeah, true. It's the age of the Norman, isn't it?
They're all straight Normans.
Oh yeah, French.
Yeah.
French, German, Norman.
There's even some Italians, and guess what? They're Norman Italians.
Shit. Norman Italians.
Yeah, bruv. So because some of the Norman Chavis went down to Italy, conquering and scudding around and knocking shit about, and they ended up conquering Sicily.
Oh, sick.
And loads of parts of southern Italy.
Yeah, because Sicily is where all the Crusades left from.
Yeah, well,
they're they passed Malta sometimes,
because
they went down, round the bottom of Italy.
That's it. That's because they went down
Go
there.
east till they speak Italian, and then continue going east until they don't speak Italian anymore.
Well, the reason they went down to into southern Italy and that was because they were fucking off the Moors.
Oh yeah.
Fuck
them Moors.
Yeah.
But yeah, Italians were like the big swordsmen at the time.
Oh yeah, they've always been
the long sword and the broadsword.
They've always been big. Even later on in the centuries, they got the fucking. That's more French, I guess. I'm thinking
the fences,
Cavalier style type shit.
Yeah, I guess that had something to do with it though, because it is pretty flouncy.
It is. There's got to be someone in the Renaissance era throwing.
I wonder if anyone was just shapes. They're like, we don't need the big swords anymore because no one's wearing armour.
Yeah, we're just
They're
pinging
like, I'm
in
just
the
going to
little...
use a big sword on your little sword. Then.
Yeah. I'm just going to use your little needle sword and be like...
Yeah, but then someone's
Poke.
like, I've got a fat sword. Quapash!
Yeah.
They just smash their sword into bits.
But that never happened, because then the fencing sword and the
they would
musketeer
have
sword
taken
came
off.
in fashion, didn't they?
Maybe it was like saving materials
Yeah.
for the war effort.
It could be. I think it's because of armour. I think it's that people started wearing like less full plated.
Yeah.
Started wearing like puffy stuff under bits of plate and that.
Like footballer shin pads and that.
Yeah,
and
that's
like
it.
Woven cotton.
So dudes was just like, I'm just going to stab under the armpit. Maybe it was that. Maybe they're like, I'm just going to stab everyone in the arm. Because even in Full Metal,
Yeah.
you got that
So I was
armpit.
only aiming for the armpit anyway.
Yeah.
I literally just need a long pointy one.
Yeah.
Just make it longer.
And pointier.
Yeah.
And quick.
A slight curve to get up into the armpit.
Yeah. That could possibly be it, bruv. But let's get on to the first Crusade cars. But before we do, you got any birthdays for the 9th of February?
It's a pretty good birthday.
Is there?
It's about 36 years prior,
Go on.
1060.
Yeah.
Honorius II.
All right.
He was made Pope in 1124.
Okay.
And he approved the military order in 1128, start the Second Crusade.
Oh shit.
So happy birthday,
Oh damn.
Honorius.
And Second Crusade's a fun one. That's your Richard Lionheart.
Yeah.
Your Saladin.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Yeah. No, sorry, I was thinking of something else.
Go on.
The end of Kingdom of Heaven. A king comes down to try and get Orlando Bloom on side.
I've never seen Kingdom of Heaven.
Oh, mate, it's so fucking good.
I'm saving it because like it's my girlfriend's dad's like favourite film, and he really likes the director's cut.
Yeah.
I've heard the director's cut is the shit. I've never seen it, so I'm like, I'll only watch the director's cut, and I'll watch it with him.
Yeah, I watched the director's cut by accident, and
Did you?
I was really sleepy by the time all the added shit gets added on.
Oh, really?
But yeah, it is better.
Apparently it changes the film entirely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it explains the whole Baldwin the Fourth
Okay.
and his like lineage.
Okay, nice.
His son was also a leper.
Yeah.
So yeah, because they don't feel pain or something.
Okay.
So
Wild boys.
yeah.
Out here just being straight wild boys.
What's his name from Taken?
You're not going to feel pain if shit's just falling off you, Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson discovered Baldwin the Fourth's leprosy when he cut himself and didn't like react.
Oh shit.
And then his son Orlando Bloom discovers Baldwin the Fifth, I expect,
Okay.
his leprosy when,
okay.
when he hurts himself and doesn't react.
I'll watch it. I'll let you know
that's
eventually.
Wilhelm Maybach, 1846.
What did this guy do?
He's an engineer and he started Maybach.
I recognise him, the Maybach.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Mercedes Maybach.
Oh, okay.
It's been quite popular recently. They got the bouncing cars.
What?
Because Maybach's like one of the most expensive cars.
Okay.
The Arabs buy them and they get them stuck in the sand. So
No.
they've made this feature that just goes doing, doing to bounce you out the
really?
sand. Yeah.
That's gangster.
They're
They're
sick
out here
as
playing
fuck.
real life Mario Kart.
Yeah.
In the desert.
Yeah. Yeah, just get their cheater out, cause some hairs, and they're like, boing, boing, boing. Fuck a windstorm.
Oh, mate. Like, guys out in the United Arab Emirates are fucking balling, bruv. They're just doing wild shit.
Yeah.
They got real life Mario Karts in the sand. They got hawks. I've
They
seen
got it all.
hawks flying on
Taking
planes.
shits on influencers. They don't give a fuck.
They don't. They don't. They got orangutans.
Oh, imagine having like a fucking purely religious state as well, and you're just
Well,
the king because you're male.
I think Dubai as well for them is like their vacation. They go there and that's where they can get rid of,
Yeah.
like, not their vacation, but they can get away with shit they can't get in not Dubai in that country.
Yeah. You're either like a Playboy one,
Yeah.
or you're a Wahhabist.
Yeah.
Like one of them goes to Saudi, one of them goes to Dubai. There's another religious figure,
Go on.
Hugh Price Hughes, and
Who's
I
this?
love that.
Yeah.
Like when
You
Welsh
must-
dudes are called like David Davis and that.
Yeah.
But
Was this guy Welsh?
he's like a Protestant Methodist reformer.
Okay.
He's known as one of the greatest orators of his time, and he was
Nice.
like a non-conformist socialist Christian.
Okay.
So he's like, you have a responsibility as the government to be more socialist in the name of Christianity,
oh,
which is
okay.
pretty based.
Yeah.
But fuck socialism. It never
Yeah, no,
turns
but-
out right. How come all the socialists are atheists?
But here's the thing, I've always, there's that, like mixing them two is a bit of a weird one, but it's always like, I think on social issues, he should be a little bit more liberal and left wing.
Yeah.
On fiscal issues, I understand being a little
Yeah.
bit more right wing, a little more. Well, we've just chatted about this before, and I've said I always like that helicopter analogy. Do you know what I mean? It's not left wing, right wing. It's two propellers on a helicopter that need to work together.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I mean?
Tail prop.
Yeah, one to lift and rise, the other to point the direction of the culture.
Yeah, so left should be the little tiny one.
Tiny one, and then the right fiscal
the
one.
right
Yeah.
can be the giant ethno state. We got Howard Taylor Ricketts as well. He's a physician and pathologist from America.
Okay.
And he did lots of research into fevers.
Okay.
I forgot what it's called now. Rocky Mountain Spotted Fever.
What the fuck is that?
Which sounds like a bluegrass
Yeah,
album.
that's
what piqued my interest.
I thought that was a song, bruv.
Might be. I bet the banjo breakdown's sick. But yeah, all the rickets related illnesses are named after him.
All him.
Yeah.
Shit, I bet he had some fuck legs.
And here's an actual troubadour.
Go on.
The Texas troubadour himself, Ernest Tubb.
Oh, is it?
Born 1914.
Damn, on 3rd February.
9th, yeah.
9th, sorry.
Oh, shit, not again.
9th February, fucking wild, yes.
And a real life gangster and potentially Catholic.
Go on.
Joe Pesci.
Oh, is he? His birthday too?
Yeah,
yes.
Good birthday.
Uncle Vinny's birthday, bruv.
Cousin Vinny, well, uncle by now.
Yeah, it would be an uncle by now, but it is Cousin Vinny, you're right.
Another honky-tonk legend, Travis Tritt.
Oh, is it Travis Tritt? Okay.
Yeah, 1963, a lot later than The Revolution.
I can't believe...
Ernest
Is he...
Tubb.
Wait, so is he younger than Pesci?
Yeah, by like 20 years.
God damn.
Yeah, Joe Pesci was born in 1943.
God damn, that's why he's looking
That's why he's so little. He was raised on rations.
No doubt. No doubt. And that's why he's so old in The Irishman.
Yeah. Yeah, shit. Yeah, he's all shrunken down and like emaciated, isn't he?
Do you know who would play perfect? Hank Hill's dad.
Oh, yeah, it was like, I lost my shins in the war.
He'd play him so good now.
And a little bit of a heartthrob from our era.
Go on.
Zhang Ji.
Oh,
House of Flying Daggers.
House of Flying Daggers chick.
And,
yes.
Was it Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon?
Yeah. Real
That
cute.
79.
She said...
No,
Oh, wait,
1979.
Yeah, nice. I thought
So
you
she's
said
still,
she was
still
79.
attainable. Still like a wealthy MILF.
Yeah, but also, like, no doubt she's simping for the Communist Chinese Republic.
Yeah, well, you got to.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you ain't going to be pretty no more.
Jackie Chan never used to, but then they caught his son with a load of pot.
Yeah, and his daughter with a load of minge in her face or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he had to kick her out.
Oh, shit.
He's like disowned his daughter because
God
she's
damn.
a gender bender or something.
God damn. Yeah, I think like they caught his son with all that, and then after that, he literally had to just swear an oath to the Chinese Communist Party, like,
Yeah.
please let him out.
You would. Because he's also got like a Mitsubishi Evo 8 tuned as an RS. And he lives in a warehouse like in the middle of the city. No one knows his house is there.
Really?
He's just got a warehouse kitted out as a palace.
No
and
way.
he goes in for like a garage.
No fucking way.
In his beautiful Evo 8.
No, for real?
Yeah.
Is that how Jackie Chan living?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Well, I'm guessing he's got palaces all over now.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And what's his name? Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah.
It's his birthday as well.
Is it?
Yeah, he's the
Spider-Man's
youngest
birthday?
one. Is that Spider-Man? I
thought
thought it was Loki.
Oh, yeah, you might be right. Tom Holland's Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know this shit. Loki's alright, though. I tried watching the show, whatever. I don't know. Well, I stopped watching, but whatever.
So this is the
They got a new Daredevil coming up, though, and I'm always up for watching that.
Oh, I don't know.
No, it's meant to be pretty good.
An Iron Fist a chick now or something.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm over
The
it.
Iron Fist one was terrible.
That sucked, didn't it?
Yeah,
It was my favourite one. I was
terrible.
like, you wait till you see Iron Fist is fucking cool as shit. And then I was like, why? Why didn't you tell me to watch this?
Yeah, Iron Fist was terrible. The Daredevil ones were great, though, bruv. I'm up for watching that again anytime.
What was it? Oh, no, it was Doctor Strange that had the communist interference.
Yeah,
like, Tibet isn't a thing.
Yeah. They couldn't have a Tibetan woman there to make it an old Irish Scottish. Like, yeah.
But yeah, so this is the event I wanted to talk about heresy. Bishop John Hooper was burned at the stake in 1555
Shit.
on February 9th.
God damn.
He's a Protestant martyr,
Okay.
or he's a heretic, depends on your point of view.
Well, what was he saying?
So his views on marriage were different. I think he agreed with divorce
Okay.
and denied the existence of Christ in the Eucharist.
Well, so what do they mean deny the existence of Christ? Because isn't that the whole being a Christian?
Not a Protestant. They don't care. They don't think the Eucharist means anything.
Oh, okay.
They think it's just, we have a cracker and have juice just to see how it goes.
Yeah, but you can believe the Eucharist doesn't mean anything, but still believe in Christ.
Yeah, but he doesn't think Christ is present at the Eucharist.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't think of transconfiguration, I think they call it. Okay. Where it literally turns into Jesus in your mouth.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, I don't think I'd believe in that if I was heavy into it.
I see some of these communion wafers.
Yeah.
And they're bleeding.
No.
And they keep them, and they show everyone at the different churches.
No.
Like, look at the bleeding one.
No, that's got a bit of jam in it, bruv.
No, it's cool as fuck.
You ain't seen magician tricks?
Yeah, well, they do press them. Like, they're all the same shape, and they've got an imprint.
There's some David Blaine going on.
Someone might have cut themselves at the factory.
You know what I mean? But
I think they tested the blood of one of them, and it come back as in, like, this doesn't have a father. This is a purely female-born man. Something to do with the chromosomes.
No, they can't test that out.
I'm not a scientist because science isn't real. But I agree with science when it proves that Christ is in the Eucharist. But yeah, so he supported Jean Grey. When Queen Mary the First was coming up.
Jean Grey, as in like the Jean Grey from the X-Men, bro.
Yeah. She come to him in the form of a phoenix and was like, Christ isn't in the Eucharist.
He was like, I can't argue with this, bro.
No, but Queen Mary the First versus Jean Grey, I think it was for a while, wasn't it?
I don't know much about Jean Grey. Only the X-Men.
She was like an accidental queen. Like, she possibly was a queen, but she's not fully.
All right.
What would you call it? Illegitimate, I suppose. But Mary the First of Scotland.
Yeah.
She actually ended up taking over for a little while.
Oh shit.
So he was supporting Jean Grey at the time, and then when he was a bishop, obviously, she always had something out for him. So she was just waiting for him to slip up and do some proddy shit.
He did some proddy shit.
He did some stupid proddy shit.
God damn.
But yeah, 1621, we got Gregory the 15th is the last pope to be elected by acclamation.
What, are they all elected? How are they not elected by acclamation anymore then?
So it's like a vote now.
Yeah.
Acclamation just being everyone agrees that you're the supreme pontiff.
Oh, okay.
Everyone's like, it's got to be him.
Oh.
All the cardinals and everything.
Everyone's just like, this is the dude.
Yeah. Okay. So he's the last one, 1621.
All right, nice. That's a long while ago. You can't blame that for.
Yeah, so they kind of say that it's like the Holy Spirit inspired it.
Yeah.
Because everyone's in agreement. Don't have to take a vote.
That must have taken forever.
No, it must have been a quick one.
Do you reckon?
Like, did you just feel that? Yeah? Just do it. In Protestant churches, the Holy Spirit makes you roll around on the floor like,
we've all got a boner for this one dude. He's
Gregory 15. How good does that sound? XV, dog. Light-hearted one, less religious. Okay. 1895, William G. Morgan invents volleyball.
Oh, go on.
He originally called it mintonet.
What does that mean? Oh, mintonet, yeah, no doubt, volleyball.
Yeah, I guess it means volleyball. It doesn't mean anything anymore, because volleyball is the supreme leader.
What is he, French? Mintonet?
I'm guessing so. Or he's like one of those dudes, because it's 1895, isn't it? They want to make stuff sound French.
It might be a bit fruity.
It might just be like, I'm going to call it, it's over a net.
Yeah.
The birds look mint.
Yeah, yeah.
Mint on net.
Yeah, that's it.
French it up for me, boys. Put it in the paper.
He's a little bit dapper with it, do you know what I mean? He's trying to come out here.
Yeah. And the opposite of volleyball chicks.
Go on.
Feminists. In the mud, no less. 1907 is the Mud March.
Oh, okay.
It's the first large procession organised by the National Union of Women's Suffrage Society.
What, so they had a mud wrestling match about it?
They had a march. They're like, wrestle girls, that's sexist. But yeah, that's the worst fucking thing that ever happened to this country.
No.
Women voting.
No, it's not.
Who do you think votes for the Liberals?
Hey, brother,
I've seen graphs.
I voted for Liberal Democrats when they were back in the day.
Yeah, by accident. And then what happened?
Yeah, I know.
Then what did you have to do?
Yeah, I know.
Then how many windows did you smash? And you touched the Queen Consort's face. Not you personally. Allegedly. But do you remember that? The student riots.
Yeah.
They found her convoy or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
They're putting their hands through the window and fucking grabbing at Camilla's face. But yeah,
she's actually the Queen now. Not just the Queen Consort.
Why, has he died already?
No, it's just that when they got married, they sort of slipped that one in.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Fuck, King and Queen?
Yeah.
How?
I can't remember, but
She must just be as inbred as the rest of them. That's why she looks so like that. Fuck.
So horse-faced. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I heard that.
I've been calling her Queen Consort.
No, I'm pretty sure she ain't even the Queen Consort. I'm pretty sure she's the Queen.
Shit.
Rude, isn't it?
That's bad.
Innit?
That's disrespectful to his mum.
It's disrespectful to Diane.
Oh, yeah, fuck. Yeah, and she was a fucking Babe Majora.
I mean, she would have been a pretty cool queen, I ain't gonna lie.
She would have been sick.
Wouldn't it?
But she would have been wasting a lot of time with the pause.
That's alright, I would have got to meet her.
Yeah, shit.
I'd been like, when I was a kid, you were a turbo. You probably still are, love.
Fuck, they should put the young you on the stamps. Boy, I lick that shit all day. I'll lick the back of that, Diana.
What else is going on in the 9th of February?
I just had a thought, actually. Have you seen the new commemorative coin?
No.
I was watching UKGB News, whatever it's called. And
Fucking absolute
they're trying to
travesty.
they're trying to sell the commemorative coin of Charles.
Isn't that wild? So we get our first like super right wing news broadcaster, yeah, and the adverts they're doing on it, or the sales things they're doing on it, are literally what the right wing news guys in America do.
Yeah, buy bullion now.
Yeah,
inflation-free savings.
Get this commemorative coin. Do you know what I mean? They do it in the States all the time. 1770. Even Alex Jones does it.
But the fucked up thing about this, right? Because my parents are proper royalists. We've got loads of these little £5 coins and that. There's usually like either Britannia with the shield and the lion, or King George, Saint George, killing the dragon.
Yeah.
King Charles and the dragon are stood shoulder to shoulder, like side by side.
King Charles. Oh, it's not Charles, isn't it? It's Camilla. Was
Charles
it actually
III.
the dragon?
Yeah, it's actually a dragon.
Fuck off.
The dragon as in Satan himself, who Saint George destroyed.
No, are you kidding me?
Yeah, they're just like stood there, like looking the same way. No. Like they're boys.
A dragon?
Like they're both watching the same football match, yeah.
A dragon and Charles are standing next to each other on a coin.
Well, it's like just like the bust, shoulders up.
Just hanging?
Yeah, just like looking like, yep, me and the lizard man.
Nah. Can you get a picture of this?
I'll try and find it.
This is insane. He's actually put a lizard man on the coin.
Yeah, literally. They're rubbing it in our faces, and he's not doing traditional cancer treatment either.
No, he's doing like holistic stuff.
Yeah, he's smoking reefers.
He's doing baby blood, isn't he?
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Well, hopefully he dies, and they're like, it's because he did holistic. It's gay. Go and get your jabs.
Go and get your cancer jabs. You can look at that any way you want.
Fucking coin up.
I want to see this coin with King Charles and the Lizard Man's coins. I can't believe he's done that. He's actually just hanging out with Dragon. How close is it to him standing there with his arm around mate's shoulders, just pulling him in for the tight embrace?
It's like that. It's like they were just hugging. Oh, fuck. No, there's way too many commemorative coins. And I've got 3% battery. I need this for my notes.
All right. Keep going with your notes.
I'll find it for the podcast.
No, I'll find it. You keep going with the notes.
We'll AI ourselves with it.
You keep going through your notes.
So here's a nice Christian one.
Yeah.
Genoa in Italy.
You've had a lot of religion ones, but fair play, it is the first crusade.
It's the crusade. I'm feeling really fucking... I nearly brought my mask and I was like, oh, fuck, now it's 3 Baldwins away. So 1941...
Yeah.
The bombing of the Cathedral of Saint Laurent.
Oh, okay.
In Genoa. It's hit by a bomb, but the bomb doesn't go off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fucking take that, atheists. Your nan's house blew up.
Was there people inside the church hiding?
I hope so. I didn't really get that far into it. I was convinced as soon as I was like, bomb didn't blow up. Yes! 1 point for Jesus!
Anything else happening on November 9th?
February 9th, yeah. Well,
February 9th, sorry,
I'm guessing November 9th as well works, but... No,
sorry, bro. I got distracted
You've done that like 3 times.
I have. It's also because I found the coin, and for some reason November's on the thing of it as well.
Right. That was his coronation, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Should have had a chicken.
Yeah, I've seen it. They are just hanging out next to each other, aren't
just
they?
like they could have. He'd just lean over and kiss him.
Yeah, he could. He's whispering something in the dragon's ear.
Talking about lizard people.
Go on.
It's a big date for the Beatles.
Is it?
Yeah, first time the Beatles play under the name Beatles.
Yeah.
At the Cavern Club.
No way.
And then same day, 3 years later, is their appearance on the Ed Sullivan Show, setting the record of 73 million viewers.
God damn. Big day for the Beatles.
Yeah.
Wow.
Big old day. And then here's one that's not so cool for the Catholics.
Okay.
1996, the Provisional IRA calls an end to an 18-month ceasefire and bombs Canary Wharf.
Oh.
So I'm not fully on old Catholic side just yet. That's why I like the idea of Orthodox. You don't hear about dirty Irish Orthodoxies, do you?
I'm sure there's some sort of Orthodox bombing going on over there. I'm pretty sure they probably did some horrible thing to some Kurds or some shit sometime.
Oh, fuck them Kurds, bro.
Don't even like them.
They ruined milk. And 2021, second impeachment of Donald Trump. I remember the first impeachment coming up a couple of weeks ago.
It did, yeah.
So yeah, second impeachment of Donald Trump was February 9th.
Oh, god damn. Jim, which one did he get impeached for and it not work on that one? Do you know what those charges were? No.
His hands is too small. He's a Nazi.
What else? Oh yeah, and then this year, 9th of February, fucking Tucker Carlson interviewing Putin.
Yeah, and that is like not only a historical event, but a history lesson in itself. So why did you invade Ukraine? Right, let me take you back. Picture it, 1630, the old country. What do you mean, why did Ukraine leave Russia? That is Russia.
And then
look at their hats.
By the end of the history lesson, his history lesson, and he's like, and that's why it was okay for Russia and Hitler, to invade Poland back in the day. In the end, it's okay.
It's all right. Because fuck Poland, fuck Ukraine. They're right next to us. What did you expect? It's easy. It's downhill from here.
So yeah, 9th of February is a big day for history, isn't it, bro?
Yeah, pretty big one. Yeah. A lot of Catholic stuff coming up.
Yeah.
And which obviously heresy.
Obviously, that's in theme with fucking the Crusades.
Yeah.
Catholics and the Orthodox doing a lot of shit together.
Yeah, is it the Byzantine Orthodoxies, the Armenians, I suppose, or the Assyrians?
The Armenians were even about during this, bruv, as well.
So this is actually the age where Roman Catholicism and Eastern Orthodoxy split.
Oh, is it really?
Like, yeah, the 11th century is when all that the Byzantine Empire fails. I think they have like a rise and fall.
Yeah.
In this sort of era.
Failing. That's why the Seljuk Turks end up taking all of their cities.
Yeah, the Latin West and the Eastern Byzantines.
Yeah,
they call it the schism.
Yeah, I've heard of the schisms. Yeah, I've heard of the
went to heaven.
Yeah, I don't know much about them separating, but I've heard that reference of it before. And obviously, with the date of 1098 is the year this event happens, but the Crusades started at like 1095. Just the 11th century is
it's like the People's Revolt, wasn't it? Like there was a lot of Orthodoxies standing up for themselves,
and it's just like the whole era is fucking mad. We're not far off William the Conqueror, bruv.
Yeah, it's just gone 1066.
Yeah,
Normans.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
so Normans rule basically all of Northern Europe at this point.
Yeah, that's it. And like back then as well, do you know like the whole idea of being a knight, like chivalry and shit weren't a thing back then.
Yeah, no, that came much later with the French, didn't it?
Yeah, this is a thing where it's knights. They ain't wearing knight armour. They're just wearing like chainmail.
Yeah.
Like full chainmail suits, which costed fucking bare.
Yeah, imagine how much time it would take. Because making a chain is bad enough. You've got to bend it round and link it. But you've got to bend that round 4 or 5 different ones and link them all together to make a whole sheet.
And iron was so expensive back then as well.
Yeah?
So expensive back then. Just to like tip your, put a tip of iron on your plough, bruv, was like fucking bare money.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, bruv. So
you want a copper plough, it leaves trace elements in the soil.
And not only that, like we think about like knights as well as like being noble born and stuff like that. Back then, if you just got yourself a pony and a fucking stick and a shield,
everyone believed it.
People were just like, yeah, all right.
It's like Knight's Tale.
Yeah.
Can you write? Yeah, write down that I'm a knight.
Yeah,
and we'll show people, and they can't read anyway.
Well, you could just go around and start conquering as long as you got the cash and the wallop to back it up. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Because they were like impoverished knights and shit like that.
Yeah, I never really got the idea of it. Like, how is there so many knights? Like lords and
Well, during the 11th
Dukes
century,
and barons just willing to die.
During the 11th century, there was just, I don't know, it was just like people bounty hunting, bro. You got load
like
of Boba
feudalism
Fetts.
sort of thing, isn't it?
It's mad feudalism. Of course it is. It's perfect feudalism. It's the time of feudals.
Oh, who is it? Because I had some notes on the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Because Europe's heavy. But it's basically like China and the Islamic world is like at their peak scientifically.
Oh, are they really?
Fujiwara clan, talking of feudalism, it's the Fujiwara clan are still dominating Japan.
Down in Japan,
at this point.
Yeah.
They were some pretty knightly knights.
Yeah, they were the Fujiwaras around about this time. Then the samurais were, I don't think, not quite about yet.
Yeah, no, it's about 100 years later.
Yeah.
Maybe just over.
Yeah. Fujiwaras were alright though. They were pretty cool.
They weren't bad. It's a nice word to say as well.
Yeah, it is. It's just fun to say. But yeah, when we did the Minamoto clan, they ended up coming in, bringing the samurais in and shit.
Yeah, they had to make special bows because their motorbikes were so small.
Yeah, that's it. What else is it? Any much else going on around the world with that?
That's pretty much it. I had like a brief overview of the 11th century.
All right.
The schism.
It's looking good.
The Fujiwaras.
It's a fun time in history.
Yeah, you could really just stake a claim.
Yeah.
1 minute. Oh no, that's much later. We're talking another crusade. I was about to go back into Kingdom of Heaven. 1 minute, you're a lowly blacksmith. Next minute, pow pow, you're a knight.
That could have happened in the 11th century too.
Go around claiming your bastards, they called it. Yeah. It's like, I haven't got any heirs. Oh, fuck this mum, I think. You can be a knight now, bro.
Come on up. So we'll start our story, bruv, of the First Crusade. Where else can you start it other than the 17th to the 27th of November in 1095, bruv? The Council of Clermont.
Nice.
You know what I mean? All the Frenchies. French just hanging out. The Pope.
To be fair, this might have been the last time the French were cool during the Crusades because they were still knights.
It is, and it's mainly French, bruv. It's a lot of fucking garlic smelling.
That's where the whole knight thing comes from, was chivalry.
Yeah,
Chevalier means horseman.
But there was a lot of like fogwa, a lot of snail-eating motherfuckers on their way to the Crusades.
1 minute they're force-feeding a goose, next minute what? A scrap.
We're up for it, boy. So yeah, the Council of Clermont, Pope Urban II, he's giving a fiery speech, bruv.
Pope Urban, sick. I love the Urbans.
It's just a cool name, isn't it?
Yeah, we're going to ride on these fools tonight, dog.
He's up there, he's emceeing to the crowd. He's getting these French guys going with a bit of French hip-hop. Basically, what's been happening...
When I say dos, you say volt. Dos, volt.
What's been happening is like the Seljuk Turks have come into Byzantine land and they've taken the Holy Lands. They've taken all of these old Byzantine cities.
They're stinking up the place.
Well, what it is when people are going there to pilgrim, like the Seljuk Turks are like jacking them on the road.
Yeah,
like,
because it started as like defending the pilgrimage, didn't it?
So we spoke about this a bit on our Knights Templar episode. Yeah. Like our 4th episode or something like that was about the Knights Templar. And we spoke exactly about this. So like, people would be going on pilgrimage over there, and there'd be chavvies like, "Yo, give us your gold." Like, and if you didn't have gold, they'd make you take a shit.
Oh, what, to check that you hadn't got it in the prison pocket?
If you didn't shit gold out, they'd cut you open to make sure the gold weren't in.
Oh.
Yeah. So people were getting sliced. People were taking shits. Shitting gold would have sucked. Clink.
Imagine you just like jammed sideways and your shit's coming out in 2 parts like a Play-Doh machine. They're like, he's got it, cut him.
Horrid, bruv. Absolutely nasty.
Oh, it'd come out in 4 parts because it'd all be like
crucifixes. Just trying to shit out gold after that.
Yeah, boy.
It would be horrible, wouldn't it?
Fuck that.
You'd probably always have a bit of gold inside you. And when you die, you'd be like, someone go into my bowels.
Yeah.
So I know it's there.
Yeah. So I got a retirement plan. Just waiting for them to invent KY jelly.
There's even a story of one chavvy who actually comes up in our story, who went on a pilgrimage and they jacked his eye. So, yeah.
He had a gold eye?
No, they just jacked his eye.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and he walked back from his pilgrimage carrying his eye, like,
Oh shit! Cool.
You fucking what?
Fuck.
Look what they did. Look what they did to me, Ma.
That's cool.
They attacked my beautiful
You're going
face,
back
Ma.
up the same road you come. Everyone's like, I can't wait to see the Holy Land. He's like, my eye.
And he's about, which is pretty cool.
And without modern medicine, they just made him tougher back then.
Yeah, So Pope Urban, that's what he's chatting about. He's telling the boys about this, and he's like, "We got to go sort this out.
We've got a right to be there, really.
We got to go fix this. This ain't on.
You want to be there when Jesus turns up.
we got to make sure we got front row seats for that.
Like it's been 400 years that Islam's been a thing. So you're thinking they're waiting on the Antichrist, bro.
Yeah,
and they're trying to take Jerusalem.
Yeah, that's it. It's been about 1,000 years since Christ. You know what I mean? Yeah. Fair play. Yeah. They really think they're getting front row seats, don't they?
Yeah.
But really what happened was Alexios had just petitioned Pope Urban and been like, yo, can you sort some boys out?
Yeah, so he's like Byzantine Orthodox, is he?
Yeah, that's it. And the Pope was actually in a bit of shit light at the moment. That's the whole reason motherfucker was in France, not in the Vatican.
Yeah, because I see something the other day that the Vatican didn't used to be the centre of papism. It was in France somewhere.
This is all the time during the anti-popes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
So there's literal Norman knights who have deposed and chucked the Pope out of the Vatican, out of Rome, and there's an anti-pope there. And this Pope Urban is now knocking about France, and that's where he's calling. And so he's not only is he doing it as a way of Alexios Komnenos, the Byzantine emperor, asking him for a favour. He's also doing it because he's thinking, this will make me look like the boy. I'm calling for a crusade. I'm going to look like the top Christian man.
Yeah, it would fire me up right now. Yeah. So, how about crusade, boys? Yeah!
Do you know what I mean? Like you was chatting earlier, you're getting into your orthodoxy shit, right? Now, imagine if you was doing that, but then suddenly the Catholics are like, we're going crusading. Who's with us? You'd be like, oh, fuck this. I know you
got our backs.
Yeah, you'd be straight in there. Yeah. You'd fuck the orthodoxy off and you'd go straight over to Catholicism.
Whoever's got the most crosses on their armour, I'm down with.
Yeah.
I like blue and gold.
And Pope Urban knew you'd be up for that, bro.
Yeah.
So he called it.
That's the way.
So
that's a pretty good PR campaign.
It's not bad, is it?
Taking back the Holy Land. and the fucking soldiers are going to pay for it.
So, after that, right, the Pope thought, yeah, we're going to do it. He's thinking of it like a Project Bluebeam. We're going to unite the Christian world over this one enemy.
Yeah, well, it's a good enemy.
I ain't calling them aliens, but with the Project Bluebeam thing, but
it's just demons.
That's probably how they saw them. No doubt, that's how they saw them, bro.
Because their scripture, they're waiting for a thing called a Medina, which is the exact same signs that the Antichrist will have.
Oh, really?
And they're obviously fucking 600 years late to it.
Yeah.
So they're writing bullshit.
They honestly saw this as like everyone does in history. They always think that they're living through the end times. Yeah. But these boys were straight up. No,
but
this
it's us that actually are.
Of course, yeah. We're definitely the actually ones who are.
Man-made horrors beyond comprehension.
So here's the thing. Urban was a smart guy as well. He knew how to get everyone on his side.
He had street smarts.
He also said, look, if you go, as long as you confess your sins with a priest, if you go crusading, every sin you've ever confessed will be forgiven.
Oh, that's very Catholic of them.
Yeah.
They think they can forgive sins, isn't it? That's one of the big differences.
Yeah, it's one of their big ones. Some people though, not everyone went exactly with Pope Urban's idea. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people are like, actually, I think if you just go on crusade, they all get fucking. You all get clear. Everyone gets the slate cleaned.
Yeah.
It's for everyone getting their slate clean. And the Pope had actually set a date for the crusade of August 1096. But one of these chavvies going around saying, no, everyone's absoluted of sin if you go crusading, was this one geezer called Peter the Hermit.
They're always the best of hermits.
I know you love a hermit, Bob. You love a Peter too.
Yeah.
And
Peter Rabbit, he's a thief. I've been watching it recently with my daughter, like, what the fuck? Like, Mr. McGregor is every right.
Plus it's James Corden, so that doesn't fucking help.
I hate that dude. Yeah, it took me like 3 watches before I clocked on. Now we're only watching the Netflix series.
So like I said, this Peter the Hermit geezer popped up, and some fucking funny things about this guy. He was noted as being ugly as fuck, which is hilarious for the 11th century.
Yeah, true. Everyone must have been pretty ugly.
Like, this dude must have been pretty fucking ugly, bro.
Yeah.
And not only that, he only feasted on fish and wine.
Nice.
That's all. It's pretty Christian.
Yeah.
But he must have stunk too.
Yeah, true.
Fishy wine man who's ugly as fuck, bro.
That's why he was a hermit.
Yeah, oh yeah, no doubt. And
he's just doing press ups. Why won't girls talk to me?
I think another reason you might like him as well. He used to knock about on a donkey.
Oh yes,
yeah.
That's a symbol, like it has been for ages. Like, you come in peace.
Oh, is it
like,
really?
If you come in a big horse, you're like, I'm gonna fuck you up. But if you come on a donkey, you're like, I'm here to talk.
I'm here to hang out.
Look
at this guy.
In Kingdom of Heaven, they tie up the bad guy. He's a Templar. They kind of make the Templars look like dickheads in Kingdom of Heaven. Yeah. Which they were.
Yeah, they were. They were bankers.
Yeah, the Hospitaliers were cool as fuck, though, I think.
Oh, yeah?
That's how it makes it look anyway, wasn't there? I like them both. But yeah, they tie him up naked on a donkey and ride him back into town.
So, this Peter the Hermit, he sort of went around and started whipping up the peasantry, bruv. Started getting the peasants all hyped. And he actually said that he had a divine appointment from God.
Nice. Blues Brothers shit.
Well, he carried around a letter that he claimed was signed by Jesus Christ.
Oh, fuck. Mormon shit. Only I can see the letter.
No, he showed everyone the letter. He was happy to show everyone it, but you know, he said he got the letter. He was just walking about and it was blowing to him in the wind.
Oh, okay. Meh. I don't know. I'd have to see the letter. It'd have to be a pretty fucking good letter.
He ended up taking like tens of thousands of people following him.
Yeah.
And this wasn't really the first crusade. This is what's called the People's Crusade.
Yeah, this is like where it was actually like self-defense.
Well, who self-defense? Because it wasn't really self-defense. It literally was just an answer to the first call of crusade.
Oh, was it? I thought you meant it was like the people defending their...
No.
It was just like needs must on the pilgrimage.
No. It was literally people. So if it was people defending, it would have been the people in Nicaea and that who the Seljuk Turks conquered.
Oh,
but no, it was just people from fucking France and Germany being like, yeah, we'll fucking have it.
Let's get there early.
Yeah.
They're going to need a fucking confession box.
That's pretty much it, bruv. So it wasn't just Peter. There was a few other like minor nobles who rallied a few people up as well. One of the was a dude from France, Sir Walter Saint-Savoy. He actually went before Peter, went to Hungary, ended up fucking pissing off. Like, he ended up getting in a scrap with the Byzantine Empire, all sorts. When he got to Constantinople, they wouldn't even let him in the gates.
Oh, fuck.
They were like, you idiot.
You stink. You fucking idiots.
There was like no food around as well, so they were just looting. It was just a bunch of horrible tour.
Yeah,
a bunch of geezers just fucking went marching through the land and just storming
fuck him. Don't need to book an hotel. They'll be safe.
Yeah, that's it.
By the end, you're raiding orchards and that.
There was a second group as well, led by another Count Emicho of Leningen.
Nice.
This geezer, he heard of Peter's preachings and he gathered his own group to go crusade. Some of his group, though, didn't actually follow him. They followed a goose.
What? Is this like one of them fucking insurance scams? I said, no, I didn't know any of it. How am I a criminal? It's all in my dog's name.
So what it is, one woman left her farm and a goose started following her. And all of the people in the People's Crusade were like, oh, it's clearly been fucking inspired by God. It's been inhabited by the Spirit of Christ.
Yeah.
We're following this goose to the crusade.
Dear.
Yeah, and then they even got even more hyped up when the goose followed the woman into a church one day. That made them...
Yeah.
Proper kicked them off. Now, some historians believe that this story was sort of like the nobles making up a story after the Crusades to be like, look how dumb the People's Crusades was.
Right, yeah.
My personal opinion, bruv, I think it was real. I think it
was
really
a holy
happened.
goose.
No, I don't think it was a holy goose. I think it was the nobles being like, not getting the humour of funny working class geezers who were just like being like football drunk.
Yeah.
Just
it was a football tour. Follow the goose.
Yeah, that's it. It's like a goose. Someone's like, that goose is fucking inspired, isn't he? Everyone's like, goose. Do you know what I mean? Just having a fucking laugh about it.
They don't know where they're going, so why don't we just follow the goose?
It's just that they know exactly what they're doing. They're all on the crusade, but they're just tongue-in-cheek having a laugh.
Yeah.
Like, goose is fucking messiah, and he lads, oh, he love the goose. And the nobles just didn't get it.
It's very Roman of them.
Yeah, no doubt, bruv. Another thing this Amicho did as well, though, it's not as fun as the goose. Also, the goose didn't make it to Constantinople.
Oh, they are delicious.
But also, it turns out goose ain't really made for walking, bruv. It died before they even left France.
Yeah, because I drove in geese. It's all right in little European countries, but you can't take it on a crusade.
It didn't last the walk, bruv. It dies of exhaustion.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh, a little emaciated goose.
Yeah.
Looks like Chinese running duck by the end. Like, ah.
So, another thing with this dude's group, unfortunately, is on their way to Constantinople in Germany, or what was the Rhineland back then.
Did a bit of anti-Semitism.
Yeah. For some reason, they thought we need to get a little...
There's something in the water down there, bro.
They needed to get a little, like, pre-crusade going.
Yeah.
A little pre-crusade before the crusade.
Yeah. It's no Muslims about yet. Just fucking... What about the Jews?
They had a little warm-up. Apparently 10,000 Jews were killed between, like...
Fuck.
September and January and September.
So the real number's about 200.
1095. Yeah, I'm not sure what to believe those numbers. Who
10,000?
knows? Yeah, 10,000. But also, no, that's obviously whatever.
It's exactly the number that they say.
But, yeah, it's apparently as well, it's like the first time that's reported as the first, like, big violent act of anti-Semitism in the West, in Europe.
Oh.
Yeah, that one there.
So they've been really laying low until then.
Yeah. And, there was even, like, bishops and other people loads of people, like, stood up for the Jews and tried helping them.
Yeah.
But Count and Miko just was like, he just went wild.
So we don't need them anymore. We've translated it into Latin.
We got the book now, guys.
Yes, rename this Hebrews book already.
Yeah, so that was pretty dark. January to July 1090. So it wasn't even September. January to July 1096. It's estimated around 10,000 Jews were killed. Unlike the Holocaust, this was opposed almost unilaterally by the Catholic Church.
Yeah, shit, true. Wait a minute. Oh.
It's true, isn't it?
Hitler didn't like Catholics either, though, did he?
I don't know, but I thought that when I was writing this thing, I was like, yeah, actually,
yeah,
like unlike the Holocaust,
yeah, at least they said something about it.
Yeah, at least they were like, whoa, not this one.
Yeah,
a few centuries later, they weren't so sad about it.
Once they saw their true colours. I thought you were going to say this one was real.
God no,
alleged.
So yeah, like Amicho did some naughty things, bruv. Peter.
He's got a villainous name though.
He has, isn't
he? Amicio sounds like it would be like Mikey's the cool mafia leader and Amicio's the slick cunt one with the slick back hair and the tuxedo.
I think Peter the Hermit, he left about 20th of April, 420, 1096.
Oi.
Yeah, that's it, bruv.
That's what I celebrate on 420 now.
Peter the Hermit, leading the People's Crusade.
Hitler's birthday's lame. Peter the Hermit's about on his donkey.
Peter's group as well just went across Europe causing mayhem.
Just blazing it.
just blazing it. Causing all sorts of drama. They caused shit in the same places that the other chavies had caused shit. They got in more scraps.
Oh, no.
When they got to Constantinople, like Alexios was like, these geezers aren't coming into the city.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Peter, you can come in.
Yeah,
come on in,
right.
chat. Let me have a word with you. And as soon as they got to Constantinople, he just sort of was like, right, get them. They wanted to wait. They were meant to, at first...
build up numbers at Constantinople. And
at first, Alexios was like, all right, you boys chill here, and we'll wait for... maybe, hopefully, more people will turn up.
Yeah.
But then they just started causing fucking shit, bro.
Yeah, they will.
They're just wrecking shit. And so it didn't take long for Alexios to be like, get them the fuck across. Get them across the river now. And he just shipped all these peasants and all these minor shitty knights across the river straight into the fucking Seljuk Turks' lands.
Oh, no.
And they gave it a go, bruv. They gave it a good go.
Yeah, boy, had a poke.
They had a poke. They tried taking a city. They took a castle. But inside the castle they didn't have any water, and the Seljuk Turks knew this. They needed the water, so they just fucking starved them out. They fucked up the People's Crusade, sent them packing. There was even some minor knights being like, "I'll turn to Islam if you fucking make sure I'm alright." Yeah, it was the People's Crusade weren't a good look, bruv.
Oh, I don't want to call them the People's Crusade anymore.
Yeah,
that makes a disgrace of the People's Elbow.
Yeah, it does. It makes the People's Elbow look well shit, bruv. Yeah, the People's Crusade was pretty shit, bruv. It, like I said, they tried taking some bits, but it didn't go their way at all, bruv. Although Peter the Hermit managed to survive the whole thing.
Nice.
Yeah, and he ended up getting back to Constantinople afterwards, chilling out with Alexius again. Count Amicho also fucking survived, bruv.
Oh shit, Amicho's living. Oh, he did it in a sneaky way though.
No doubt.
The Hermit was cool. The Hermit was just in a shell or something.
Just tried making legs, just didn't want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
So, but while the People's Crusade was going, back in Europe, the real crusade, the real fucking chivalry knights, were getting themselves ready, bruv.
The Chainmail Crusade.
Yeah, that's it. They were giving their little like superhero montage. Putting
I always wonder, like, where were they handing out the tabards with the cross on?
When did
they
all
all
get them?
Like, they all had swords with the cross on the end as well.
Yeah.
So, well, we'll stop at Sicily, we'll pick up our gear, and then we'll get on a ship.
No doubt they all got them in Constantinople when they all first met up. It's got to be them.
True, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like when you meet at the airport and you're like,
or like
lads on tour t-shirt.
Alexius had all the drip waiting for him.
Yeah.
Like they all came along and they all got like new Power Ranger suits. Yeah, all lined up in Constantinople.
Double night ticks, like nice towel.
Yeah, that's it.
This one's lighter. No, this is a chain made out of chains.
Oh, nice snores. Tiny dog doing big nice snores. So yeah, the real crusade, they're getting ready, bruv. And it's not just like one giant crusade. Like one giant army. Yeah. We're talking like it's about 6 different chavvies with their own army.
Oh, okay.
So
nobles want their own, like, what's it? Their clout.
yeah, pretty much. And like, because obviously we know that many names is going to get confusing. I've given them all a few nicknames, which will hopefully help us out. Hopefully, fucking keep it all right and keep it simple, bro. So the first army, we've got Hugh of Vermandoy.
Nice.
Now Hugh, it's the smallest army, but it's arguably the most noble of all the armies. Hugh's actually the French king's brother.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so he's not bad. He's all right, but this is a bit awkward because the Pope had recently excommunicated King Philip of France.
Oh,
little bit awkward.
Didn't excommunicate his brother.
No, but still a little bit. Hugh, he had a bit of cash. So he headed to Italy to sail across to Constantinople, like you said. His fleet was hit by a storm, didn't go great for him. But he did get there. He got to... so the Byzantines ended up actually having to fish his fucking army out of the Adriatic.
Oh, shit.
And then get him to Constantinople. But when Hugh did get to Constantinople, he sent a message to the emperor that said, "Know, O king, that I am king of kings and superior to all who are under the sky. You are now permitted to greet me on my arrival and to receive me with magnificence as befits my nobility."
King of kings, bro. That's virgin on heresy there.
And he's not even a king, he's the king's brother.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Fucking Prince of Kings.
Emperor Alexius thinks this dude is clearly some sort of dickhead.
Yeah.
So I thought we'd call him Dick Hugh.
Dick Hugh, yeah.
Yeah.
Not huge dick.
No, just Dick Q. The second army on our list belongs to Godfrey de Bouillon, or Godfrey of Bouillon.
Yeah.
So he represents
Godfrey's a sick name for a knight.
It's a pretty knightly name. He represents the German contingent, so not really German because Germany didn't exist then. Sort of Rhineland, I think it's Holy Roman.
It's kind of like the beginnings of it, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's the Holy Roman Empire down there at that time. I think, and he brought a pretty big army, but here's another awkward thing. He's also fought against the Pope. He's actually the geezer who kicked the Pope out of Rome. He was part of that. Those armies. Yeah. He directly helped kick the Pope out of Rome.
Anti-Pope boy.
Yeah, and so that's literally, I'm going to call him Anti-Pope Godfrey.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pope-free.
Pope-free. It wasn't just him, he brought his brother Baldwin along with him.
Yeah, boy, Baldwin of Boulogne.
He brought his brother...
He was on the Tremballon.
He brought his brother Baldwin with him, and they left about 200 miles south of where Peter's crusade left from.
Oh, okay.
Peter the Hermit's crusade. So they took the same route as Peter the Hermit, and just saw the mess he caused on their way.
Oh no.
Yeah, so they probably were a bit like.
They probably were getting shit from the locals.
Yeah,
I'm not fucking crusaders again.
Yeah,
everyone's shutting their windows.
Everyone's well pissed at them, bruv. Proper everyone telling them to get fucked. Like especially when he got to Hungary, the king of Hungary was like, "We fucking had a ruck with your peasants, bruv.
Yeah,
you can fuck right off." But after a while, the king of Hungary allowed Godfrey to pass through.
It's like, it's this king shit. Peasant's gonna peasant.
On the condition that Godfrey's brother Baldwin and his entire family stay as hostages while they pass through the land.
Oh, fuck.
They did it, though. And then once they got out, they let the family... Do you know what I mean? Just stay here while your army marches through. If you cause some shit, we're fucking killing Baldwin.
That's kind of what it was about back then, wasn't it?
It's a little bit of respect. I don't mind it.
What do you call it? Hostages and... What do you call it when you pay a hostage? Ransoming everyone.
Yeah.
So it's like, nah, I got your brother, so you better behave.
Yeah.
And then I'll let your brother go.
Yeah, that's
pretty cool.
It's not bad, is it? Next,
that's why they wore big armour, isn't it? You just got rattled, like, boom.
Yeah, you got rattled and knocked unconscious.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you got kidnapped. That's it. That's exactly what that was all about, and why a lot of them had blunt weapons.
And that's why the Antioch song is all about kidnapping that fool.
Well, these dudes were chainmail, so even a bonk's going to kill you.
Oh, yeah, shit.
It's just
shatter that dude's bones.
It's just a slice you're saved from, really, with a chainmail, isn't it? Maybe a bit of a stab.
You'd be so pissed. Imagine how blunt your sword would go.
Yeah.
Hitting a chainmail dude. Fuck.
Absolutely livid, bruv. The next army, in the third army, we've got the army of Bohemond, Prince of Taranto. This is my favourite geezer, bruv. He's an absolute mad lad.
Yeah.
Just a mental cunt. The force he brought with him was smaller than most of the others, but it was by far the best armed and the most experienced.
Oh, they got the practice in.
Do you want to know where they got the practice in? 12 years before this, they were fighting the Byzantine Empire.
Oh, shit. Sorry, bros. We'll get you back this time.
Which I just thought was quite funny. So now they've been told, you got to go protect the Byzantines. And they're like, ruck. Do you say ruck?
Yeah, we just fucking love a scrap.
They ended up sailing across the Adriatic. They did all right. Bohemond also brought his nephew Tancred with him as well.
Tancred.
And Tancred's all right. He was actually raised to be a monk.
Oh, cool. He's the only holy one.
Well, he was raised to be a monk. No, he's not, because he was raised to be a monk, and he ended up being like, nah, the boys are too much fun, and being a knight is too much sick. He just enjoyed that too much.
I was on fucking a conquest with the boys and I saw a bit of bush. I'm over this.
But he was actually like one of the smarter ones.
Yeah, because he could write and everything.
He had all the education and the upbringing of being in the church.
Nice.
But then just when he became a geezer, he just went, nah, lad life. And just became a knight. So he's pretty cool. Tancred's all right. After Bohemond, we got the army of Raymond, the Count of Toulouse. Raymond had the largest army, some people considered his army like the main Crusader force.
Yeah,
there's some reasons for that. So Raymond also, for that reason, considered himself the leader of the crusade. One of the reasons being is because he travelled alongside Bishop Adhemar.
Adamar's a sick name for a knight as well. That's the bad guy from Knight's Tale.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is, yeah. Well, Bishop Adamar had been named by the Pope as the bishop to lead the crusade.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, and he was knocking about with in Raymond's army, so that's why Raymond thought he was the leader.
Didn't send no fucking hoity-toity letters, though, did he?
Nah, no letters. Here
comes Raymond and his fucking personal army.
Here's the thing. Raymond was an old dude, real old man. He actually said that he was stated that he hoped to die in the Holy Land.
Yeah, nice.
And he had one eye.
Oh, shit.
Guess who he was?
The guy that come back with his eye
He
earlier.
was the guy who came back with his eye from the Holy Land.
And then he's like, Bishop, come with me.
Yeah.
We're going back.
I
know the way. I can see the left lane anyway.
Raymond and his boys decided to walk to Constantinople. They ended up passing through a lot of the same territory that Bohemond did and all of them. And the people then were hostile to again. Their land had been stripped bare. Raymond's army barely made it to fucking Constantinople. When they did, they were fucking bare grumpy, just angry. During the pillage, they pillaged on the way. Ended up actually.
Might as well.
And during the pillaging, Bishop Adamar was wounded, and he had to stay behind for a bit to recover as well. Raymond was also called off to Constantinople to meet with the emperor himself personally.
Oh, the emperor must be getting bored as shit.
Yeah, just wait for
who are you now? Fuck's sake.
So Raymond ended up leaving his army to get to Constantinople earlier before his army, and his army ended up just kicking back and looting some even more and shit.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, bruv. They ended up getting into a tussle because they were completely leaderless at this point.
Yeah.
Ended up getting in a tussle with Byzantine forces.
Oh, fuck. Arrested by the locals.
Yeah. But in the end, they ended up limping their way to Constantinople and making it there. Lastly, we've got the army of Robert of... Oh, so I was going to call him Old Dog. Raymond Old Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Old Ray.
Yeah, Old Ray, bruv.
One-eyed dog.
Last, we've got the Robert of Flanders, who surprisingly had nothing awkward going on at all.
Nice.
His dad had actually... his Robert of Flanders' dad had actually been on bare pilgrimage to Jerusalem in his life and was actually pretty friendly with Alexius.
Oh, nice. So he had good maps as well.
Yeah, and they were pretty cushy. So I thought we'd call him Good Boy.
Good boy.
Good boy. But like Bohemond and Hugh, though, Robert also decided went the sea route. There's some people who came with Robert of Flanders, so I'm trying to find in my notes. Yeah, so Robert of Flanders brought a couple of other chavies with him. Just I thought these guys were quite noteworthy. One of them was another Robert, which doesn't help.
Yeah.
Robert of Normandy, but this geezer was the son of William the Conqueror.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, bro.
Nice.
Yeah, so, we'll just call him England, bro.
Got that Hastings fame.
He's got that Hastings fame. And Stephen of Blois, who was also the French boy-in-law to William the Conqueror. So he married William the Conqueror's daughter.
Nice. So he's like the Billy Conqueror's team.
Yeah, that's it. That's Stephen of Blois.
Yeah, they got a name to live up to.
Yeah, they have, haven't they? So by autumn and winter 1096, all the Crusaders are in Constantinople.
Yeah,
they're getting. They're ready to go. Alexius coming on a communist though. He's like, everyone's got to swear an oath. You guys are going there to take my land back from me.
Oh.
Fucking swear down on this, bruv.
Oh, shit.
You better swear down. It's the entire reason I'm doing this crusade. You better fucking take an oath. Some of them, as you can imagine, weren't totally up for the oath. Dick Hugh, the French king's brother, he was a bit of a pushover. He was like, yeah, fine. Anti-Pope Godfrey was a bit fucking difficult.
Yeah.
Alexius actually sent Hugh to talk to Anti-Pope Godfrey. And Anti-Pope Godfrey was like, you're a fucking lackey, get out of here. I'll only speak to Alexius directly.
Oh.
But then at the same time, well, that's what we're trying to set up, dickhead.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it's Alexius' army.
So Godfrey's just a bit of a tip, bruv.
Yeah.
He refused to go to the Imperial Palace, everything.
Do you reckon this is part of where all the rules for knights come from?
What do you mean, like
just how disorganised this first fucking crusade was? Like, no, we need some fucking
we need some
ground rules.
Yeah. The only way he ended up meeting with the Emperor is because the Emperor was like, well, I'm just going to fucking cut off his army suppliers while they're living here in Constantinople then.
Oh, shit.
And then when he did that, Godfrey finally fucking went and met him.
Yeah, it's like group punishment.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to do push-ups.
Well, during that, actually, Godfrey's troops actually ended up attacking Imperial troops. There was a minor skirmish over it as well.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, bruv. Godfrey's troops lost, and so that's ended up why Godfrey ended up meeting with the Emperor. And he completely caved after that and swore the oath.
Towed the line.
Yeah. But on top of this, the Emperor was given, every time someone swore an oath, he gave him some mad treasure.
Oh, sick.
Which is pretty cool. This is what I'm saying when he's handing up the suits. He's giving them the tabards.
Yeah.
Giving them the Power Ranger suits, bro.
Sign here?
Yeah.
Okay, here's your Power Ranger suit.
Yeah, that's it. Now it's Bohemond, Mad Lad's turn. This geezer, remember, 12 years ago was warring with the Byzantine Empire. Alexius knew that Bohemond probably wasn't there just out of fucking the goodness of his heart, bruv.
Yeah.
And so what he decided to do, he managed to make Bohemond agree right away. But only if the Emperor named him leader of the crusade.
Oh, okay.
So Bohemond was like, yeah, I'll sign the oath, but you got to make me the head of the crusade. You got to make me the boss of all these boys. Emperor Alexius didn't agree, but he didn't say no either. He just took Bohemond to a literal, like, there's loads of like retellings of this story, and he took Bohemond literally to a room filled with treasure, and just went, oh no, it wouldn't be a shame if all this treasure disappeared.
Oh, I've dropped my treasure. Hope when I turn my back it's still there.
And after that, Bohemond took the oath.
Nice.
Yep. Bohemond's nephew, though, Tancred, who I mentioned.
Yeah.
He just so happened, Bohemond and Tancred had made it so that night Bohemond went to the palace. Tancred just happened to be away from the city that night. So Tancred didn't take any oath.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. After that, Raymond Old Dog had to go up and take an oath. Old One-Eye Ray. He met with the Emperor, flat out refused to take the oath. He went on a whole big spiel saying, God is my only leader, and that he would not swear to such a thing. Eventually, Alexius managed to get him to at least swear to an oath of just being cool.
Look at this cool hat, though.
Just be cool about
Look
it.
how shiny all this shit is, dog. He's like, alright, I'll be cool.
But he didn't give him any treasure. He was like, technically, you didn't sign an oath, so you ain't getting any fucking prizes.
Fuck.
You don't get a fancy Power Ranger suit, bruv. No Iron Man suit for you. And then there was Robert Goodboy and all of his boys with him. And, of course, they were just like,
yeah, sign up. We love a scrap.
Yeah, that's it. They got their suits. They probably got the best suits out of everyone.
Yeah.
So now, finally, the fucking first crusade is underway, bruv.
Yeah, boy.
It's going. It's finally on its way. Where they all met, though, just across the Bosporus River. As soon as they got there, the sand stood silent, bruv. Just empty plains.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Here's the thing. Thanks to the poor attempt during the People's Crusade, the Turks no longer took Crusaders seriously in the idea of Crusaders seriously. And there were so many like inner revolts going on in their lands amongst each other, they didn't even bother to come fucking meet them.
Yeah, see, if you listen to what the Turks were, from the Turks, it's just like everyone ever.
Yeah.
So there must have been so much Turkish beef.
They were all just beefing with each other. Not only that, I think these guys, I believe, are Sunni, and Egypt was Shiites at the time, Shiites.
Oh, yeah.
And they were fucking scrapping with the Seljuk Turks as well.
Yeah, he's like, no, she was 6, she was 9!
No, I think their thing is actually, one of them basically believes that the lineage of leadership in Islam should go to the direct descendants of Muhammad, and then the other side believe that, no, it should be elected.
Yeah, it's like the...
So basically, the way I looked at it, it's democracy versus monarchy.
Yeah, the Ayatollahs, isn't it? That's what they call them.
Yeah.
The descendants.
So, dealing with Westerners and fucking Crusaders it's a bit beyond their problems at the moment. They didn't even fucking bother. No Turkish horde turned up to meet them, bruv. No Saracen riders came to pour waves of arrows down on the Crusaders, bruv.
What do they call the other Muslims? Sufis.
Sufis?
There's Sufis within both factions, but they're like the ones that the other Muslims joke about.
Oh, okay.
They're like the fucking Southern Baptists of the Muslim world. They do like magic and shit.
Oh, nice. Genies.
Yeah.
And so, and so the princes met and discussed and decided that they would move their forces to Nicaea, a few days' march away. And anti-Pope Godfrey led the way. 19th of May, 1097, the combined forces reach Nicaea. Nicaea is an important city. It's strategically important, bruv. It's the road to Jerusalem. It's on the way. Not only that, the first ever fucking...
the Council of Nicaea.
The Council of Nicaea, that's it.
St. Nicholas slapped the motherfucker.
That's it. It's where Emperor Constantine himself decided to determine what was orthodox for the Christian word. So Nicaea is important. Not only that, it may be being run by the Seljuk Turks, but at the time, it was Christian populace.
Yeah, that's it.
Because that's just Nicaea, how nice Nicaea was, bruv.
Yeah, boy.
It's also politically important as well, because Khaliji Arslan, who's the guy who's the Sultanate of Rum, when he took Nicaea, he started housing his royal treasury there.
Oh, nice.
And the family of the Sultan was living there. So, anti-Pope Godfrey, Mad Lad Bohemond with his nephew Tancred, they arrive first. Then Raymond Old Dog and Robert Good Boy arrive after.
You never know what's going to be in the treasure in the Holy Land, though.
It could be anything.
There's some holy grails and shit, maybe.
Maybe. There may be a few relics in the First Crusade knocking about, bruv.
Yeah, boy, I love a relic.
One by one, they set up their siege. Still nothing happened. Still no Turks showed up. Still eerie quiet. The Crusaders are creeped the fuck out, bruv. The army broke into its competent parts again, and each army took a section of the high ancient Roman walls that lay around Nicaea.
Nice.
Anti-Pope Godfrey took the north. Bohemond, Mad Lad and Tancred set up on the east. Raymond Old Dog was still dawdling towards Nicaea, but the other two figured that, he'd take the southern wall. The west, if you're thinking, man, Stephen Goodboy, take that. Nah, nobody's taking the western wall, bruv. It's a 115 square mile lake.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, so Nicaea's sitting on a giant lake, so they can't take that wall. And they ain't got no boats either, bruv.
No boats?
How are they getting their boats across the land to a lake?
Oh, yeah.
They cross them at the Phosphorus. The Crusaders are like, all right, well, we don't need to guard that. And so they set up their siege around Nicaea. And after that, they just begin to starve, bruv, because they ain't got fuck all with them.
Oh, fuck, yeah, of course. Yeah. In a desert.
Yeah,
it's going to be great. It's going to be just like Northern Europe, where you just fucking pick food off the trees.
They get there and like, sand.
And all the fig trees are like poisoned and dead. Yeah. Fuck! God hates figs.
Just trying to munch on sand, bruv, as well. And it's the first time you're hanging out in sand if you're at Europe.
Yeah, true. Other than the beach, where the sand's kind of wet anyway.
Yeah.
You're in proper slippery sand.
Yeah.
And Maybach ain't invented for another fucking 2,000 years.
You got a long way. No Mario Kart jumping cars yet, bro. Yeah. They got a long old way. But Bohemond being Mad Lad, him just being a seasoned military geezer, he ends up setting up a system of naval resupply of the Byzantines. So they start getting the food in.
Yeah, boy, bit of tactics there.
That's it.
That's always the problem with the conquest of the Holy Land, like staying near water and everything.
Yeah,
that's why the Muslims had the advantage, because they're from desert shitholes themselves.
They know how to deal with that shit.
They just follow the water.
That's it.
They feed a monkey fucking salt or something of it. Was that Africa?
So just as Raymond Old Dog arrives, the Turks finally arrive.
Yeah,
around about the same time. You got that Khaliji Arslan, who I was saying about. He turns up with about 10,000 horse archers. They start thundering down the plains towards the city, and then they see how many Crusaders are surrounding Nicaea, and they just turn around and bail. Just too many boys for them, bruv.
No honour.
No honour at all. The Crusaders chase them, but the Turkish horses are faster. Yeah. They got less armour on them and shit. The Crusaders only inflict light casualties on Khaliji Arslan's force, but still they fucking make them retreat. First little scurry in the First Crusade, 0.1 to the Crusaders. Good start,
That's
bruv.
a hearts and minds start.
That's it. The Crusaders are celebrating. They held the field. Morale's lifted. But now it's time to get back to the siege. Each one of the crusading forces had a different idea of how the siege should go. Some of them were trying to like fucking build siege engines. Some of them were trying to dig under the fucking walls, blow them up, get rid of the supports. All of them were trying all sorts. Till finally it dawned on them that the western wall on the lake wall, well, everyone in the city was surviving because they were just getting fucking supplies brought to them as well.
Yeah.
So they were like, this has been the whole time. It's been a pointless siege. It's just been fucking sitting there and they've just been getting resupplies from the beach.
Yeah.
It's fucking bollocks. So the whole idea of a siege was pretty pointless now. But they did somehow manage to prevent supplies from getting into the city eventually. I'm guessing the Byzantine Empire ended up sending ships down to the lake. What happened is, the Byzantines actually did come to the rescue, They sailed a group of ships to the harbour at Civitot, hauled them out of the water, put them on rollers, and then dragged them to the lake at Nicaea.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. 18th of June, 1097, the Byzantine ships began an assault from the lake while the Crusaders assaulted the walls of the city from the shore. And soon, with the resupply cut off and their reinforcements driven back, the people of Nicaea offered to surrender. But here's where it gets complicated, right? Because there's like 7 armies there, right? Who the fuck are they surrendering to, bruv?
Oh, yeah.
Who are they? But here's the thing. The Byzantine emperor had been a sneaky sneak, bruv. Before the assault began, he had got spies inside Nicaea, got a message to the geezer in charge of Nicaea at the time, and was like, we will let all of the military go free, unharmed. We'll let you have the treasury back, and we'll give you the family of the Kilij Arslan as long as you give control to the Byzantine Empire as soon as you surrender.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. So he did that, got fucking Nicaea. All of the Crusaders were shit out of claiming any territory themselves. Then on top of that, to stop looting in the city, the Byzantine Emperor didn't let Crusaders inside the city.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, bro. He would let them in small groups under heavy guard.
So he's like, look at the small print, boys.
Yeah.
You got your treasure.
Yeah.
Go trade it for sand.
It's fucked up, innit, bruv?
Yeah.
Proper rude move, bruv.
But it was the promise. You're going for me, really.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very true, bruv. So yeah, after that, the Byzantines decided to remain garrisoned at Nicaea, and the Crusaders were like, fuck this, let's move on then. Next stop on the tour. Next city. The Crusade finally began to head out, but they found supply too difficult to manage. They decided to split again into 2 forces. Smaller force led by Bohemond Madlad and nephew Tancred and his vanguard, and a larger force with anti-Pope Godfrey, Raymond Old Dog, Stephen French boy-in-law, and Dick Hugh behind. 1st of July 1097, after 4 days' march, as dawn broke and Bohemond Madlad's forces began to wake, in a small valley outside Dorylaeum, Turks started to pour out of the surrounding hills. Yeah, bruv.
Like cockroaches when the lights come on.
It's and it's that same Kilij Arslan again.
Oh, shit.
It's him, and he's surrounded Bohemond and Tancred's forces out in the wild.
Fuck, not little Tancred, he's only a nephew.
Yeah, bruv. They start slaughtering civilians and all the unarmoured combatants inside the camp, inside the wagon train and that. Individual knights are trying to arm and mount amidst the chaos. They can't, they end up getting fucking massacred. It's going wild. It's not looking good. But Bohemond finally rides up and around the camp, and he shouts for everyone to get the fuck off your horses and form a giant circle shield around the camp.
Yeah, boy.
Like a Roman
phalanx, boy.
Like a Roman phalanx, but also at the same time like a wagon trail.
Yeah.
For the cowboys and the Indians.
Circle the wagons!
Yeah, that's it. Circled the wagons up, got all the fucking shield boys to stand in. They formed a circle and tried to bring those without protection inside. Proper medieval wagon circle. The Turks rained arrows down on the knights in an unending stream, and yet they stood still and unmoving. And then one of the most impressive acts of all the Crusades, bruv, they held that line for like 7 hours.
Nice.
Yeah, bruv. Never being baited into charging.
Imagine even just trying to hold a shield for 7 hours.
Yeah, innit? Never being... Yeah, your arms would be knackered, bruv. Imagine the pump, though. You're going to look sick as fuck.
Yeah, boy.
You know what I mean?
I'd use my left arm to equal them out.
But yeah, they never broke formation. Inside the circle, people were screaming as stray arrows and making it over the wall. And then the priests started to get closer to the circle themselves, and they began singing for the soldiers standing in line.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, bruv. And then those nearby started singing with the priests. The sun rose. The men still held. Sorry. They're standing there in the heat. Priests singing them. Suddenly the women started bringing them water. 7 hours of just fucking solid community work, bruv.
Sick.
Solid community
full
work.
Church sesh.
Yeah, that's it.
All night revival, bruv.
That's it. But yeah, it was fucking phenomenal. After 7 hours of holding it, slowly throughout the day, smaller forces of crusaders started to arrive.
Yes.
First anti-Pope Godfrey with 50 knights. And then Dick Hughes' forces turned up. Then at last, after 7 straight hours of sun and arrows, Old Dog Raymond's forces turned up.
Yeah, boy.
Slammed into the Turkish flank, surprising them completely. Beaumont and Godfrey ordered the men to remount, abandon the shield wall, and charge the Turkish line with a mighty cry of, "Today, if God's willing, we'll all be rich."
Yeah, well, rich. Yeah. That killed the whole fucking choir vibe.
Innit? Jesus wouldn't be happy
got
about
the Catholics
that.
going.
The Jesus would be like, "Fucking go on, boys," they'd say rich, and then they'd start making nine tails like, "You fucking...
Yeah, God damn
it." Not again.
Well, I doubt he'd say that. That's blasphemy. Like, God damn it. I mean, sorry, Dad.
He gets grounded again, bro. Kilij Arslan pulls back to a hilltop to defend. The fighting's fierce until at last a force led by Bishop Adamar himself snuck behind the Turks, burns their camps, and charges them from the rear.
Yeah, boy.
The Turkish line fall apart, and the road to Antioch is now motherfucking clear.
I like to imagine the bishop with a mace. I don't know why, it just seems right. I think it's like a Space Marines throwback or something.
I could see a bishop with a mace. He definitely at least have like a monk-long pole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a Donatello weapon.
With a little hook on the end, the little
curled
up thing.
The thing which puts out the candles.
Yeah.
He's got that and he's just clamping it on people's faces.
Putting their candle out.
The Turks, though beaten, they're not broken, bruv. In their retreat, after that little battle, they just on the way to Antioch, they just decide to scorch earth and strip the land.
Oh fuck!
So the Crusaders ain't got shit to eat.
All these goats have been pre-raped.
So, sorry, the Turks, Seljuk, the Kilij Arslan, the Seljuk Sultan, he also ordered all the wells along the path destroyed. As well.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's not looking good for the lads, bruv.
No,
they may have just won that little religious church ceremony battle, but it ain't feeling good.
They didn't bring any well builders, did they?
Nah, getting Antioch is going to be a fucking shitter. The crusade ends up apparently leaving a trail of dead.
Oh shit! Or just like flopping like the goose.
People just dropping like the goose, bruv. But finally, they crossed into the fertile lands of the Valley of Iconium, where they restock and made their trek across to Heraclea. Here, the council of princes met to discuss their next move. 2 paths lay open to them: one dangerous but quicker through the Taurus Mountains, and another slower but less risky path over the confusingly named Anti-Taurus Mountains.
Yeah, I think the Taurus Mountains are on the way to where the Samaritans are.
Oh, really?
In the Bible, yeah.
Oh, cool. There you go.
I think there's some discussion about that.
The majority of the army chose to follow the safer route, but nephew Tancred and Baldwin's anti-pope brother set out on the harder trek.
That's how Thomas met up with the rest of the disciples, actually.
Oh, is it really?
There's a safe one that goes past the...
And the lesser safe one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's it. He takes the dodgy one to get there quicker.
So, yeah, the dodgy road, nephew Tancred and Baldwin, who was Andy Pope's brother, set out on the harder trek. Tancred brought a few hundred knights with him, while Baldwin detached over 2,000 soldiers from his brother Godfrey's army for the adventure. Tancred's group set off first and soon came upon the port town of Tarsus. After quickly driving the garrison back into the city, he realised he had a problem. He had nowhere near enough to take a walled city.
Yeah.
Nowhere near enough with only 2,000 men.
And he got a ladder.
So what Tancred did, he sent word back to Uncle Mad Dog to send some reinforcements.
Nice.
Mad Lad, not Old Dog, Mad Lad. He sent back to Mad Lad saying, give me some reinforcements.
Go on.
But as the rider was heading back to the main force with the message, Tancred came up with a plan. He told everyone inside the Turkish garrison inside, he was like, actually, these boys are just the vanguard of a fucking giant army that's on its way.
Yeah.
You better fix up, because we're about to fuck you up.
Surrender to us before everyone turns up.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty shit if you don't do that. And most of the Turkish garrison actually quietly snuck out of the town that night.
Oh, nice.
Proper fucking escaped it. And like, if you remember earlier, what was something Tancred managed to dodge?
All sorts.
Swearing the oath, bruv.
Oh, yeah.
So as soon as he gets in...
Oh, yeah, it's not Byzantine anymore, it's Tanky Boy.
Tancred decides to start flying his own flag in this city as soon as he enters.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like a sea of arrows.
Nah, he just gets in.
Cool matrix in arrows.
Oh, mate, someone's got to have done that at some point in the day. Back in the day.
I reckon you catch an arrow.
Yeah.
Like, if it's not getting shot straight at you, if it's like falling, you'd see it coming the whole time. It could just go, gah!
What's his name did it? In the Toshiro Mifune, the Japanese actor, does it in Throne of Blood. Remember, he shoots that scene where he's running along the samurai castle in his armour, and they had all the stuntmen fire all the arrows at him.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever seen that scene?
Yeah, I think I see just the making of.
Yeah, it's fucking phenomenal.
You might have showed me, actually.
Yeah, it's absolutely incredible, bruv. He's pretty much matrixing arrows in that geezer.
Yeah.
That's mental, that scene. Think, people are actually standing there firing arrows at him while he's doing this.
Yeah.
You'd be shitting yourself, bruv.
You know, there's no, like, fucking bags on the end or anything.
No.
Arrowy arrows.
No, it's for real. Absolute wild stunt, isn't it? So anyway, yeah, samurais aside, bruv, Tancred decides he's taking this city. Doesn't last long, because Baldwin, who's got a much bigger army and doesn't give a shit about oath, turns up and goes, yeah, I've got more boys, you'll give me this city, bruv.
Yeah.
So Tancred grumbles about it, but he gives them the city. And here's the thing.
He's like, now you got to give it to the Byzantines, bruv. We could have had a deal there.
No. Baldwin keeps it to himself, sends Tancred packing. But here's the thing. Remember, Tancred sent for reinforcements.
Yeah.
Tancred's fucked off. Baldwin's in charge of the city. Tancred's reinforcements turn up to Baldwin at this city. And Baldwin says, you boys ain't coming in. So the reinforcements have to sleep outside the city.
This is a mess.
Yeah, the reinforcements have to sleep outside the city. Guess who's still hanging around the city? The outskirts of the city.
The fucking Turks that left.
The Turkish garrison that left. And most of Tancred's reinforcements get slaughtered in the night.
Oh, fuck.
Baldwin wakes up in the morning.
Saracen move.
Baldwin wakes up in the morning and just sees fucking dead corpses lying out in front of his.
Fuck.
Yeah. Piss taking it.
Christians.
Good Christian men. Just killed in the night,
fuck
bruv.
Fuck you, Baldwin 1.
Yeah, see, Baldwin 1 ain't all that, bruv.
No, your great-great-great-grandson was fucking way cooler.
Baldwin 1 is a bit of a fucking shitter, bruv.
Yeah.
He's no forethought. Just a land-grabbing bastard.
Yeah, he didn't... Think about Christendom, bruv. We're taking fucking Jerusalem, bruv.
That's it. He won't even
You're just letting them die in the dust.
Yeah, just because
Saracens stab in the night. Don't you know that?
Just... I've seen so many video games where they stab in the night.
Yeah. Curved swords. What do you think they're curved for? Sneaky shit.
So it's terrible, bruv. They got a lot done. They're pretty much night owls, these geezers, bruv.
Imagine that don't wake you up.
Well, here's the thing.
There's a battle going on outside, and you're like, oh.
Well, apparently it was kind of like quite sneaky.
It was actually like fucking sneaky, curvy sword style.
Yeah, going through the night, slicing throats and shit.
Bastards.
In response, he heroically locks himself in a building and refuses to come out until people calm down.
We need some leadership, and I'll be in here until everyone shuts up.
Tancred, meanwhile, is off conquering another town.
Nice.
Just for the sheer hell of it, bruv.
Tancred's a fucking boy.
This time, though, when Baldwin finally does catch up and arrive outside the wall, thing goes a little bit different. Tancred had augmented his forces with local Armenian volunteers.
Yeah, boy.
And by the time Baldwin...
the Armenians are good Orthodoxes.
By the time Baldwin turns up at this new city, young Matthew Mad Dog Tancred has well entrenched himself inside the city walls. So when Baldwin asks to be let in, Tancred
sleep outside, you fucking dog.
That's it. Tancred makes Baldwin sleep outside. Not content with this, Tancred's men, obviously pissed off, they actually end up charging Baldwin's camp while he's camped outside.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, bro. And the Crusaders have their own little civil war outside this newly conquered city.
Fuck. This is such a mess. Little bit of organisation.
And
this could have been beautiful.
The First Crusade, we can already tell how much of a mess it is, yeah?
Yeah.
It's also the most successful crusade in history.
Yeah, I know. It's so weird, isn't it?
After that, Baldwin basically wanders off and abandons the crusade. He says, fuck all this, I'm leaving the crusade.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, bruv.
I thought he was going to be a little bit cooler than that.
He heads
Why'd
east.
they fucking name all the sons after him?
He heads east and takes an Armenian king's favour.
Yeah.
They get proper boy, proper matey, to the point where they do a weird giant T-shirt ceremony.
Like trading jerseys.
No, they both put on one giant T-shirt together. And it's some weird ritual which makes Baldwin this Armenian king's heir.
Oh, fuck.
It makes
him
shit.
So
like his adopted
that's
son.
why. See, that's how he become king of Jerusalem.
Yeah. So like,
fuck.
They end up wearing this giant jersey together, being all matey, and then somehow, funnily enough, I don't know how it happens, within a few weeks of the Armenian king naming Baldwin his heir, the Armenian kingdom dies.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how that happens.
Oh.
And suddenly Baldwin's king of this new land.
There ain't enough space in this T-shirt for both of us, brother.
Yeah. And then on top of that, Baldwin then orders the man who introduced to the Armenian king and Baldwin, he sentenced that guy to death, to be tortured to death.
Oh, fuck, Baldwin.
And then declares himself the new Count of Edessa.
Oh, shit.
And then after that the county of Edessa, with the Count of Edessa, is the first Crusader state to be born.
Yeah, because it's the same year that he entered Odessa, I remember now.
Yeah.
Same year as the Battle of Antioch.
That is how he becomes the Count of Edessa, and why Baldwin the First is so important. Yeah. But he got their very snaky dickhead man ways.
You got to do what you got to do. When in Rome, as they say.
But he was pretty shitty, bruv.
Yeah, he was. What a cunt.
Them Christian men dying out front.
That's why his heirs had leprosy.
Yeah, because they were all snaky.
Yeah.
Give him the snake skin.
Fuck.
Yeah. That T-shirt ceremony is a blast, though.
Yeah, that sounds like fun. I wonder if they got to do challenges. Like, now you got to do the knife, he does the fork.
You got to feed each other.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and in case you're wondering, yeah, Edessa, before that, was part of the oath, and it should have been given back to the Byzantine Empire.
Oh, fuck.
But it definitely never was. And no, yeah, of course, Baldwin was one of the chavvies who swore the oath, but he didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He ends
Snaky Baldwin, fuck.
Yeah, bruv. He does actually end up becoming the king of Jerusalem at one point as well.
Yeah, he's the first king of Jerusalem. Well, first Christian king.
I mean, while he's doing, Baldwin's doing all of this, nephew Tancred managed to rejoin the crusade. They capture a few more towns relevant to the effort along the way. When he rejoined the crusade's a little bit worse for wear, bruv. Male armour and mountain climbing don't really go together.
Yeah.
And the safer road for the anti-Taurus mountains had actually proven only to be slightly safer. At this point, they'd lost most of their horses to the heat and abandoned much of their armour in the mountains.
Oh, what bunch of idiots.
Yeah, bruv.
Just put it on a pig.
Make the pig carry it.
Yeah.
They ain't going to eat it. They ain't going to kill it.
Yeah, they don't even want the blood on their soil. No, I meant in climbing, there's a thing called a pig, and it's a bag you leave on a string, and once you get to the top, you drag it up.
Oh, okay. They can just run up with their armour.
Yeah, just have a carriage or something, and you just drag up.
21st of October, 1097.
Oh, so I'd bring some pigs.
21st of October, 1097. In front of them stands the great and ancient city of Antioch, a city founded by Alexander, made great by Rome and fortified by Justinian. It was the last great obstacle between the Crusaders and Jerusalem. But the massive walls constructed by Justinian were too much for the Crusaders. One Minas Tirith looking motherfucking thing, bruv, I'm telling you. So, like, what it was these giant walls.
In, like, sandstone walls, isn't it?
And then it goes up into the mountains.
Yeah.
And the walls go around inside the mountains. And then inside, up in the mountains, is another, like, fort and garrison inside that.
Sick.
Which has got its own separate wall as well.
Nice, proper Minas Tirith.
Yeah, Antioch is proper Minas Tirith, bruv. So they've got no chance of encircling it. And the Crusaders decide on a plan. What they're going to do, they're going to have contingents blockade most, but not quite all of the city's gates, which seems to defeat the object of a siege.
Yeah, once you bang on the gate, though, the guy will just light himself on fire and run off the edge. Don't worry, boys, I've seen it all before.
So they just decided to block what gates they could and wait. But as the weeks and the months pass and fall turns into winter, the Crusaders begin to starve again. The local area had been stripped bare, scorched earth and all of that. So any foraging party had to go like far afield and risk being ambushed to resupply the army.
Yeah.
So the princes decided...
Dangerous roads.
That's it. The prince decided on a daring plan. Mad Dog Bohemond and Robert of Flanders and Good Boy, they'd take a sizable part of the army and go forage as like one big army.
Yeah, nice.
While the remnants of the Crusade army would just try to maintain the siege. 31st of December 1097, their foraging party reached the tiny village of Albera. A large Muslim army is marching down the very road to Antioch that they're heading up to forage. So literally on their way to forage, they fucking bump into the Turks on the same road.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, bro.
At least they brought the boys.
Well, the hit thing is the Muslim force is just a surprise to see them as well.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, oh, shit.
Yeah, they're just eating berries like the berry spot.
Hiding in bushes and shit. Everyone's like, oh. And after a few minutes, everyone's just like standing shocked at each other. The Crusaders, though outnumbered and laden with forage, charged. When the dust cleared, many were dead on both sides.
But God willed it.
There was no clear victory, and the Crusaders had lost all their foraged food they'd sent out to acquire. But in one of the strange twists of luck that accompanied the First Crusade, the commander of the relieving Muslim force, who was never that into being a relieving force, looked at the casualty list and decided, yeah, fuck this, Antioch ain't worth this, and headed back.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, bruv. Siege, although still hungry, can carry on. During this part of the siege of Antioch, there's loads of shit going on, bruv. There's
is this the cannibalism bit?
No.
Oh, good.
There's like earthquakes, comets in the sky.
Oh, yeah.
Auroras appear above at the cities of Antioch when they're fucking sieging it.
It's fucking prophecy, bruv. Imagine how fired up you'd be.
The Crusaders were thinking the exact same thing, bruv. They're getting super superstitious about it. They're going superstitious. They're going fucking...
climbing up the wall.
They're going absolutely mental about it, bruv. But some of them think it's bad signs, like the comics and the earthquakes and shit like that. And some of them be going to like slink off and abandon the crusade.
Oh no.
Yeah, Stephen, I mentioned earlier, the son-in-law to the king.
Yeah.
The son-in-law to William the Conqueror. He fucks off.
Oh, what a puss.
He just leaves.
William the Slunker.
And on his way when he leaves, he bumps into a Byzantine force who are coming to back up the the Crusade, and tells them, nah, it's fucked, lads. It's fucked, don't bother.
It's a comet.
Yeah, it's absolutely fucked, don't bother. And so the Byzantines turn back and go back to Constantinople.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, Stephen's a dickhead,
This is a shitting fucking mess.
Stephen's an absolute dickhead. Peter the Hermit had been dragged with the main crusade. Oh, Count Amiccio's there as well. Peter the Hermit has been dragged along with the main crusade. He tries fucking making legs during all of this.
Oh no! But it's just in his nature to hermit up.
Bishop Adamar finds him trying to flee, fucking drags him back to the crusade.
Adamar's a boy.
Yeah, he is.
They made him look like a cunt in Knight's Tale.
Oh, did they? It's
he
probably
wasn't
a different Adamar.
Yeah,
Probably
Adamar.
a different Adamar. But then he follows up with a brilliant plan. He said he calls for a fast to regain the favour of God.
Yeah,
said
boy.
he had received a message from God that it was all the women's fault, and all the women who were in the wagon train, and all the boys have to send the chicks home.
Why are they bringing well, don't bring your bird to fucking crusade.
Well, all marches.
Oh, they thought they were going to get forgiven if
and
they
all
won.
armies used to do that. You used to bring like wagons of family, food, everything with you.
Yeah, but they've all been shit.
And Bishop Adamar was like, no, we've got to send all the chicks home.
Yeah, fucking
They're making
right.
it lame. And it's not the smartest way to improve morale amongst a bunch of lads, bruv. To be fair, they're going to be pretty.
I thought
pissed.
they were Christians. Fucking losers.
Yeah, a long last, and feeling much worse for wear. The Crusaders made it through to spring, and the food situation started to improve in spring. And then Bohemond Mad Lad got a little tricky himself, bruv. He convinced the leader of the Byzantine contingent, who was with him, that there was a plot to kill him.
What is this? Snaking it out.
And then the Byzantines reacted by being like, well, we're going back to Constantinople too.
Fuck.
But this was part of Bohemond's plan.
Yeah.
He wanted that to happen. Because then Bohemond accused them of cowardice and abandonment, treacherous behaviour, which he claimed freed him of his oath to the emperor.
Ah, nice.
Yeah,
yes. Bruv. Okay, sweet. I'm back on side.
Now as well, there's another Turkish army, reinforcing army about to head down to the walls of Antioch.
Mm.
And Bohemond tries to encourage the lads that, look, I've got an idea. Whoever can come up with a plan, because we need to get in there. There's another fucking army on their way.
Mm.
And whoever can come up with a plan that wins the siege, they get to keep Antioch. How about
sweet.
that one, lads?
Keep the eye on Jerusalem.
That's it. And Anti-Pope Godfrey and Raymond Old Dog, they grumbled about this, but there's not so much they could do. There's a fucking army on their way. And all the lesser knights, like all the knights in the army, they all fucking love Bohemond.
Yeah.
Mad lads. So they're like, alright, we'll go with that plan, Bohemond. But first, Bohemond's got to deal with the Turkish relief army heading for Antioch.
Yeah.
9th of February, 1098, our date in history. Ba-bow-bow. Ba-bow-bow.
Back at the lake.
Bohemond deciding to go on the offensive despite being outnumbered 12-1. The Battle of Lake Antioch. So 12-1, Bohemond was fucking outnumbered by. Bohemond and his knights under his command depart to the Crusader camp in the night, and under the cover of darkness, as any force crossing the Iron Bridge in daylight would have been spotted, decide to sneak across the bridge.
Nice. Fire with fire.
That's it. Bohemond's unit charged 2 forward squadrons, started charging the 2 forward squadrons in the flank. The shock of the cavalry charge caused Turkish forces forward squadrons to retreat and become enmeshed with the main army while it was trying to deploy.
Nice.
So fucking crashed into itself. The main Turkish army managed to resist the disorder, engaged the Crusaders in fierce close quarters combat. The knights began wavering, but before the sheer mass of the Turkish army threatened to overwhelm the outnumbered knights, Bohemond recognised the crisis of the situation and unleashed his reserve, which crushed and quickly routed the disordered Turkish forces.
Sick. So they all killed 12 each.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's a nice little quote from an author here about the battle. So Bohemond, protected at all sides by the sign of the cross, charged the Turkish forces like a lion which has been starving for 3 or 4 days, which comes roaring out of its cave, thirsting for the blood of cattle. His attack was so fierce that the points of his banner were flying right over the heads of the Turks. The other troops, seeing Bohemond's banner carried ahead so honourably, stopped the retreat at once, and all our men in a body charged the Turks, who were amazed and took flight. Our men pursued them, and massacred them all.
Sick.
And thus the siege survived to drag on to the summer. After this, the Turks assemble a third great army to retrieve Antioch. This one far too large for the fucking Crusaders to take on out in an open field. But Bohemond hadn't spent the months just sitting on his hands, bruv. By 28th of June 1098, he managed to find a guard commander in the city who was bribable.
Oh shit!
Because Bohemond could speak Greek, so he'd been walking around the city walls at night, speaking Greek out loud to see if any of the guards spoke Greek.
Sick!
And he met one which was bribable, and found his nice little way in, bribed the commander, and on the 28th of June, the commander let the Crusaders over the wall in the dead of night.
Yeah, boy.
After that fucking horrific massacre,
yeah,
they get over the wall, they start slaughtering. It's indiscriminate. They're killing civilians. They're killing everyone. Crusaders wilding out after a few months sitting outside the wall.
Well, why weren't they bribable? That's what I want to know.
And the Crusaders just open up the gates, and they managed to, on the 28th of June, just capture all of Antioch except the citadel inside, the little fortress inside.
Yeah. There's some treasure in there.
And it stands on top of a mountain, which is pretty cool. So they got the city, but then there's a fort in the mountain above a city as well.
Yeah, when we talked about it earlier, I looked at it, and it's like the Great Wall of China going up a mountain, basically, and it's like a big zigzag of a city.
That's it. And then there's just like a little fort sitting on top of that with its own walls.
It's all ruins now.
Is it really all ruins now? That's a shame. That would be cool to go see that one.
Bit of ministerial affection.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, that's the first part of our Crusaders, bro.
Yeah, boy. We got
Always
Antioch.
got inside of Antioch. And I imagine sieging back in those days, bro. You used to just camp outside someone's house and just piss them off.
Yeah.
That's all you're doing.
You're getting hungrier than me, I bet.
Yeah.
I'm eating crows out here, boy.
We're French. We're eating snails. What are you eating, motherfuckers?
I've always thought you could just bring snails everywhere.
Yeah,
they don't move very fast. You could just have a big jar of snails.
Foie gras.
Yeah, get them fresh. Yeah, that's probably what the goose was about.
Yeah. No doubt carry the snails with the goose.
Yeah, the goose was dragging a little trailer full of snails.
But yeah, I just thought that was a perfect ending point for the first Crusade.
It's pretty good. We finally got in there, and then we can kind of gloss over all the atrocities by the time we come round to part 2.
But yeah, they get inside Antioch, bruv. Antioch that fall.
I bet that's a bit of a harder city than Jerusalem as well, Antioch.
Yeah, it is. It's a much harder city.
More fortified by the Romans and everything, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a much harder siege than Jerusalem.
Nice.
Yeah, bruv.
Antioch.
But Bohemond, as you can see, he's a bit of a fucking behemoth, bruv.
Yeah, boy.
Absolute beast, bruv.
He's almost as good as old nephew.
Oh, Tancred.
Yeah, he pussied out after a while, but he had some success, didn't he?
Tancred did good. He's back with the Crusaders now, though.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's still back with them. The chav who left was Stephen, the son-in-law to...
Oh, yeah, it was.
And another one left, Baldwin.
Yeah, Baldwin's now fucking
Count of Edessa.
King of Aleppo, Edessa, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, son.
He made a side quest, a main quest, and just went with it.
Yeah, so I don't care. I don't care what the Empire does. I've got a fucking giant T-shirt now.
I'm the Archmage of Winterhold.
Yeah.
Don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good old First Crusade, bro.
Yeah, it's a bit of a fucking
mess.
Less organised. I thought it would be like the Pope nominated 6 knights. Those knights took their armies and they were all buddies and they all knew exactly what to do and they had some strategy.
Nah.
They're just like, fuck it. As many as we can. Turn up in the desert. Fucking, we're doing it for the Byzantines and for the
and
Catholic
for our own
Church.
sake.
Yeah, mental.
Just to claim a lot of shit. Some of them trying to get out of oaths and not actually do anything. Just take their own land.
Yeah, they're like the Prophet Muhammad.
Good fellas, though. Good fellas. Just lads on tour, really, ain't they?
That's it. They thought they were going to be forgiven. That was the thing. The harder we fight and the more treacherous shit we do, doesn't really matter once we get to Jerusalem.
Because we'll be forgiven.
Yeah, the Pope will send us a little check to sign.
Also. Sign a little check so we get into heaven. A little ticket in.
Yeah. But that was a bit later, I think. But I'm guessing they were doing that shit.
Oh yeah, no
for
doubt.
a long time.
Like you could buy a ticket into heaven.
Yeah, that's what.
I'm sure Chavies are doing that now.
Oh yeah, but that's more of a Baptist thing now. And like what do they call it? Pentecostals.
Oh, they do it as well.
They love tithing. Like, give me 18% of your paycheck, and I'll guarantee.
I guarantee a place in heaven.
It's like them Nigerian dudes that turn up with a fucking WWE belt. Like, yeah, I'll beat the devil in a fight, boys. Give me all your money.
I saw a dude who did that.
Yeah.
These Crusaders, though, do you reckon they just decided, you know what? Why do I want a place in heaven when I can create my own kingdom of heaven on earth?
Yeah, that's kind of worldly, though.
Do you know what I mean?
That's like the opposite of what you're meant to do.
That's why he was becoming the Count of Edessa.
Treasures on earth rust and are eaten by moths.
Oh.
So build up your treasure in heaven, which cannot rust.
But these guys weren't doing that, bruv.
No, they haven't heard the Sermon on the Mount. They're just on the mount like, more death.